I'd like to introduce you to Renee Riley Adams, who I've had the privilege of working with before. Good morning, Renee.
Good morning, Dana.
I wanted to chat with you a little bit about what brought you to Southern Oregon.
Well, we came here over 13 years ago, and we really wanted to be in a place that had the natural beauty that Southern Oregon does, as well as we wanted to live on the same property as my father, which is why this property is unique. My father built his house first, and then we had our house, and it was great to be part of an intergenerational family.
What a privilege.
It was.
Renee, can you tell us a little bit about your professional background?
Yeah. I used to be a journalist, and I worked in Washington, D.C., and also in London. I got to research and write for the New York Times and other magazines. And then when we moved here, I made a shift, and I did everything ranching. I really applied my love of learning to the outdoors. So I learned how to take care of animals and horses. I'm not really a horse person, but I've set it up as an ideal place for horses, and then learned how to take care of ducks and chickens, and it was a great childhood for my children. They were 8 and 10 when we moved here. So they really got to grow up in a smaller community, and I got to be near my father and help take care of him. And then now I love dealing with relationships, and I've realized that about myself, and so I am now have gone into personal coaching.
And what attracted you to personal coaching and being interested in relationships?
Yeah, I'm always trying to figure out how people fit together. It's kind of like I see life as a big jigsaw puzzle, and I've learned that it's not only the figuring out of people and their motivations, but creating space for them to be who they are and who they really want to be, so that idea of really being who you are and reviewing your life and having some sense of where you want to go, like what skills you want to develop, what qualities, what capacities in your life. I find that really exciting, and people learning how to develop themselves.
So how is balanced life coaching different from different coaching and relationship interactions that you've done in the past?
Yeah, well, we've done a number of things. My husband and I have been together 28 years, and so we've started offering couples weekends, and we learned from a couple who has been together for 40 years. And so I'm actually kind of a traditionalist in that way, and looking for ways to keep intimacy going. So that's something that I've been attracted to. And then dealing with all kinds of, in particular, women and girls. And I love that sense of mentoring, sort of echoing back. And in coaching, it's not so much mentoring, coaching, it's more, again, developing the skills and the capacities and allowing the space for the person to see who they are and who they want to be.
Renee, is there anything about Southern Oregon that is unique to how you apply your business?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think Ashland in particular and the Rogue Valley attract so many different types of people. And there's a sense of openness and kind of togetherness, a little bit like Amsterdam, actually, in terms of the variety. You have traditionalists, like I said, the loggers and the narrators and the actors, the Hispanic population. So everyone has a place here. And I love that about Southern Oregon. And so starting from that place of acceptance, I think people have more of a chance to see where they are in their lives and how they want to recreate or revitalize themselves.
Renee, thank you so much for sharing a little bit about yourself and your history.